everybody, welcome back to my channel, Capri Spilling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. And let me get this right. Let me turn this way. This should be better. I don't know, my kitchen's kind of dark. Hold on. Is that better? I want the sun to reflect this face. Yes. Yes. Okay, anyways, welcome back to my channel, Capri Spilling the Tea Lifestyle Tips. And I am not editing that first part out because y'all know every time I flick on the camera is always some complications or whatever. So as you can see, I am in my kitchen, and I think you guys have seen it before, just, you know, a bare kitchen, whatever. But I wanted to do something or give you guys a little scenery, a little different scenery, and do a little something different today. So today we are talking about great value or name brand. And that is the reason why I'm in the kitchen, because we're talking about great value food or name brand food. We ain't talking about clothes or nothing like that, the real Gucci or the fake Louis or the knockoff. No, we talking about great value or name brand. So if you guys are interested in this financial tip, stay tuned. All right, so here we go. So I got some notes here jotted down in my iPad, and we're talking about great value or name brand, and which one do you buy? Which one do I buy? And personally, I do buy great value. Now, once upon a time, I ain't gonna lie, I used to buy name brand because I felt like it had a certain taste, and I was like, I don't want to buy the great value kind. It was watery, it didn't have any taste to it. But when I was growing up, I always saw my grandmother buy the great value kind, and I was thinking to myself, well, maybe she's buying a great value kind because we're poor or something like that. Like, maybe that's the reason why. So I was just like, no, when I get older, you know, I'm gonna buy name brand like my mother. So I got not two of different worlds. How do you say it? I got both of the, you know, different worlds or whatever when it came down to buying food, and whether it's great value, the knockoff kind, or the real thing. Let me see if I can get some more light. Hopefully this is better. It looks funny, but whatever. So anyway, so personally, I do buy the great value, and just like I said, I used to buy the name brand. But then, if I'm not mistaken, I think I read an article or somebody told me, like, you know, great value is the same as name brand in a way, except that they take out some ingredients. They don't make it as strong as they will make the name brand kind. And it's the same thing when it comes down to medicines. It's just it's a generic brand, but it's kind of like the same company make it. They just don't put that much, you know, in it, or medicine or whatever in there. So my grandmother used to always tell me the same thing too when it came down to food. She was like, when we used to go grocery shopping together, I used to say, Grandma, Mama don't buy that. Mama don't, you know, we buy the real brand. I don't like that kind. But then when she cook it, I'm like, ooh, this thing tastes good, baby. Like, what you put up in there? Okay. But you just got to know how to season your food. You got to practice and sample different seasonings, and that's another thing that I'm doing or trying to do, because my husband, he samples different seasonings, and I never did. I just stuck with seasonal and salt and pepper, and that was it. But my husband, he has lemon pepper, he has cayenne pepper, he has all these different seasons, and he seasons it. His mother does the same, and it tastes good. And they all buy the generic brand. They don't buy, you know, the real brand or whatever. So also, when you're looking in the stores, and I'm going to bring some pictures up because I've been in Walmart the other day grocery shopping, and if you see, you will have the generic kind and the real kind. They're always by each other. And like the real brand will be like $162, and the generic brand will probably be like $126 or $143, whatever. Now, sometimes if the name brand is close to the same price as the generic, I would just get the name brand and be like, good, I ain't got to season it too much. But if it's off, like I'm talking about 30 cents to $1 off, everything counts. And y'all know how I feel about my coins. Everything counts. So if it's off a little bit, and the generic brand is $123 and the name brand is $163, I'm gonna get the generic brand. I'm sorry, call me what you want, cheap. I'm frugal, okay? And also, you're paying for the name. You're just paying for the name. You're paying for the item, but you're really paying for the name. Because I feel like, in a way, some of these generic stuff do the same thing as the real brand. So let me just give you guys an example. I'm going to give you an example of 2 different generic brands and also medicines. Okay, so as you can see in the pictures, the other day I went to go buy some salsa. I looked at the salsa. They both were medium salsa, chunky, right? So I tasted the name brand before, and now I was like, okay, well, let me taste this kind. They both taste similar. It wasn't exactly the same, but I could live with it. Like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh my God, it's so nasty. I could live with the generic kind. It was good. My husband is a big old foodie, and when he tastes the salsa, he didn't even know the difference. It tastes good. Put a little seasoning on there, boom. Okay, so when it comes down to the medicine, same thing. Tylenol and a generic brand of Tylenol. My baby boy, right now, as we speak, he's not feeling well. I had got some Tylenol. Actually, I had Tylenol from the last time he wasn't feeling good, and it was all gone. When I tried to give him some earlier, he only had a drop. So I went to the store, and keep in mind, I didn't get paid yet or anything. And y'all know, this is the real channel now. This is the realness. If y'all been rocking with me, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me Lord. I did not get paid yet. I had a couple of dollars in my purse, but my baby needed some medicine. So the Tylenol was $5.73, $5.23, and I should have took a picture. I do apologize. But I didn't take a picture of this because really I wasn't going to make this video yet, but everybody's gone and the baby's not feeling well, so I said let me just make the video. Anyway, so the Tylenol was like $5.73 or something like that. The generic brand was $2.33. $2.33, y'all. I looked at the ingredients, everything does the same thing, may have a little less than what the Tylenol, but does the same thing. And this is not my first time using a generic brand of medicine. So I was like, well, let me get this one. And guess what, y'all? Is doing the same thing. His fever went down. He's sleeping. Jump on board of this frugal ship. Jump on board, because you're spending half the price that you'll be spending with the real brand. Now, don't get me wrong. As a disclaimer, this is what I do. But some things I do just buy the name brand. I just got to buy the name brand. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. Oh, yes, I can. Stouffer's lasagna. I love Stouffer's lasagna. It is so good. But I never really tried the generic kind. But trust me, it's coming soon, honey. Other than that, like, some things you just got to have name brand, some things you don't. And you're trying to pay half the cost, especially if you're not getting any food stamp. No one's helping you. We in a mild recession. Like, pay half that. And I always plan my meals out. My meal book is over there, so I'm not even going to go run and get it. Or maybe I will run and get it. My meal prep book, and I always plan my meals out for the month. Well, not for the month, I'm sorry, for the week. So every Sunday, or when I feel a little froggy and I'm like, okay, I'm sitting down, I ain't got nothing to do, let me go ahead and start planning some meals. See, I already started planning for next week, but I'll go on Pinterest or whatever, I'll plan my meals out, and then when I go deeper inside the book, this is where I'll put all the ingredients for what I'll need. So like this day right here, I was cooking something in a crock pot. So in my crock pot, I'll put whatever I'm cooking. 5 potatoes, carrots, basil, chicken broth, chicken breast, you know. And then I'll go on my Walmart app, because I do purchase everything from Walmart. It seems like Walmart just like the cheapest or whatever. And I'll put the price, so I can know when I go into Walmart how much I will be paying. And I always do the generic brand. Like, I'm not playing, y'all. Generic up in this thing. Now, if it just don't taste good, I'm not doing a generic brand. Like, if it just don't taste good, I'll try anything once. But if it just don't taste good, I ain't going to do it. So, I just want to give you guys some tips, some tricks. Like, comment down below and let me know, is it name brand or generic? Do you have to have name brand or do you do the generic? The key is to cut back on your grocery bill. That is the key. Some things you cannot cut back on. Some things you don't have any control of. Like, let's say my iTunes bill is going to be $13.68. There's no way around it. I can't cut back on it. It's going to be $13.68. You know, certain bills you can't cut back on. Certain bills you can cut back on. And you guys, guess what? I just want to throw this in here. I just got our water bill for, it's due in October. Y'all, normally my water bill is $50.35. It is $48 for the first time in a year. And 6 months that we've been living here, our water bill is $48. So just like I said, certain things you can cut back on. Certain things you just can't cut back on. Your grocery bill, you can cut back on it. You just gotta, you know, get into discipline yourself and get into a habit. When it comes down to money, it's discipline. It's not rocket science. So remember that. And let me just make sure that I haven't forgotten. I don't know what I be writing half the time, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, that's everything. So anyways, I just wanted to come on here. I did not want to make this video that long. I just wanted to come on here and share with you guys about some little shopping and spending. You know, basically what I do to cut back on a whole bunch of things. Like, y'all know my goal is to save money to do what I want and just to spend money on things that I, you know, need. But other than that, I love you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Today is Friday. What are you guys are going to be doing this weekend? Hopefully not grocery shopping like I had to do this morning. But anyways, I love you guys. And as always, keep spilling the tea. Bye.